Keeping families safe. According to the National Fire Protection Association, a working smoke alarm reduces your risk of dying in a fire by 55%. In fact, 3 out of every 5 home fire deaths are caused by fires in properties with no smoke detector. Later this morning, the Jacksonville Fire Rescue Department and the American Red Cross will officially announce their partnership to get more smoke detectors into local homes. First on 4, Fire Chief Keith Powers, as well as Red Cross spokeswoman Christian Smith, are joining us with information about this initiative. Good morning to both of you. Thanks for being here.
Good morning.
I appreciate it. Chief, you and I basically partnered about a year ago. You reached out to me and said, hey, listen, we've got to spread the word about the importance of getting more smoke alarms, smoke detectors into homes. You know, we've talked multiple times about the mayor's program that offers these free smoke detectors. Your men and women will come into the homes and will install them. Would you explain to our viewers the importance and the difference these smoke alarms make when it comes to saving lives?
Well, obviously, they give you an early alert to get out before that smoke gets so thick that you can't breathe and you can't see and get confused how you get out of the house. So it's very important to have that early alerting system. In fact, about a week ago, we had a fire here in Jacksonville that had working smoke detectors. 2 of the residents were able to get out. 1 was still trapped, but we were able to get there in time, rescue her, and get her out, and she survived as well.
And it's a matter of even just 2 or 3 minutes can make a huge difference.
I think it's even smaller than that. It's a matter of seconds in some cases.
I want to just, we've got some video, in fact, that the fire department sent me, and I think it's important. I want to pull this up because you think that maybe you can get yourself out. You think, well, if a fire starts, it's okay. I don't have a smoke alarm. I'll get myself out. But look at the intensity and of this smoke, and oftentimes it's the smoke, not the fire, that ends up taking someone's life.
Yeah, the oxygen content gets down and you get to where you can't breathe. You know, you get disoriented in the fire. That's why we talk about having a plan is so important, because when that smoke alarm goes off, we need to make sure everybody gets out of the house, has a meeting place outside of the house, and gather up there. Don't try to go back in and save anybody because the smoke is so disorienting.
So, Christian, this brings together 2 amazing entities. Yes. Fire Department with the Red Cross, both agencies designed to help as many people as possible when it comes to fire prevention as well, and also in helping after the fire. You often come in and help these residents who have no place to live. That said, you know, the American Red Cross is obviously well aware of the importance and is now partnering, and the JFRD's partnering. What's wonderful is that you now are, through the American Red Cross, not able to help just Duval County residents, but also surrounding counties in getting free smoke alarms. Would you explain how it works?
Sure. So we're so fortunate to have JFRD as a partner, and so, but we got to go outside, no offense, you know, we love Duval County, but when we look at all of our counties, you know, and so different partnerships, but, you know, first and foremost is, you know, putting those smoke alarms in, but it's also working with our partners to make sure that the education piece happens. So, you know, when I think about the people who will be out today with us, the firemen will be doing the installs, Fanatics will be, our team members from them will be actually doing the education piece. And then on a regular basis, you know, we have our partners like Winn-Dixie and Wells Fargo and Firehouse Public Safety Foundation, because they're the ones that help us get the financial resources, and they're the ones that help bring it all together for us. So what happens is the individuals, they go in, they sign up, and they can go online or they can go to our phone number and call us, just like the program, and that allows us to set those appointments up. When they're large events, we'll partner with our partners in Duval County. When there are other events outside of Duval County, so we're just really fortunate to have the relationship, and more important, the expertise and knowledge.
And what's great also is I want to encourage our viewers also to go to the American Red Cross website, because you have information there. I mean, you need volunteers to help go, and so that you can install as many of these fire detectors and fire alarms as possible. And there you can go and also sit down with your kids, because you've got a great interactive here on how to teach the kids about the importance of the entire family developing an escape plan.
That's right.
Which the fire chief just referenced.
Right. Well, and so, you know, when you think about it today, so, you know, there'll be 2 of them going in and doing the smoke alarms. We'll have the other 2 doing the escape plan with the volunteers. And so every time those 2 things come together, the smoke alarms are what save lives, but the education is just as important.
And I do feel that it's always important, Chief, whenever you come on, and I point this out too, because we've talked about this previously, where you've seen this, your men and women have gone into homes and you've seen that there's been a smoke alarm, but it's not working because the battery wasn't installed, or because somebody was annoyed because it kept going off, maybe because, you know, smoke from, you know, something in on the stove. Would you again explain the importance of making sure that these aren't disabled?
Yeah, so when the battery gets low in them, a lot of times they'll start chirping, and the natural reaction is to go up and undo them, take the battery out so they'll quit chirping, but then you don't have the working smoke detector. So one of the things that we've done is with the new program that we've got with the community and fire safety advocate position, is as we're going out, we ask if is your battery good. we're putting batteries in them as well. But it's very important that twice a year you change that battery in your home. You know, usually we suggest you do it when the clocks change. Twice a year. It's very important that happens.
Yeah. And Christian, I want to make a distinction here because there's a phone number if you live in Duval County where you can call and you can get JFRD to come out. But then there's also the phone number that we've been showing our viewers where it's not just Duval County. What areas are we talking about? Just Northeast Florida then that American
Well,
Red
actually
Cross
for
will
us
help?
it's 35 counties, but the primary are the 13 in Northeast Florida, but you can do all 35 of them. And so the good news is we're working in tandem together pretty closely. So, you know, if you go to our website, most likely when you sign up or call us, they're going to probably be out there with us. So we're going to work together on a regular basis, and we're just excited about that opportunity. So that hopefully that helps.
Yeah, very much so. And of course, this initiative is really, you know, starting, so to speak, later this morning at around 10 o'clock. I know that both American Red Cross and JFRD will be out working in a neighborhood off of Phillips Highway, and we'll have more on that story coming up later this evening. Thank you both for being here.
No,
I really,
thank you.
really appreciate it. It's so important for our viewers. It's important for us to educate you about how to keep you and your family safe, which is why I want to give you those phone numbers one more time. If you live in Duval County, you can call 630 City to request a free smoke alarm. JFRD will come to your home and install it. And then the American Red Cross is offering the same service here in Duval County, but then also those surrounding 35 counties. You can call 904-248-4016. A lot of information. Give me just a hot minute to get off the set here at 9 o'clock. I'm going to put it all on news4jax.com in case you missed those numbers.